aside from myself, De La Soul is actually one of the only players I've seen to regularly, or at least here in Champaign, to regularly use the jab combos in his game, basically all the time. Both DK and Luigi have excellent jabs.
Yeah.
DK jab into all of his grabs with those big meaty claws.
Yeah.
And Luigi, of course, jab into up B, very, very real, and it even works at kill percent. So thank you, PM.
Thank you.
DT for
Definitely.
making Luigi such an excellent character. Where is game one going to be? Thor and 7N coming in strong off that win. Pretty decisive, 3-1.
Yeah, I think they're
just
going to
saw.
feel pretty good.
However, this is a best-of-5 set, and Thor and 7N are coming from losers.
Right. All right. So, we're getting into the game right now. Is this? No, this is definitely the real thing. Okay, so right now, right away, Thor and 7N kind of sandwich him off. Oh, but they swapped
And 2
it
kills
around.
right off the bat.
All right, they traded for it.
All right, so it looks so far like Thor is going to have a bit of a tough time dealing with all of this very, very silly Luigi shield pressure and just the very, very late sex kicks that Luigi throws out with all his aerials.
Yeah, in Winner's side, Luigi was generally taking care of the link.
And an accidental misfire
That
out of his
was-
own teammate.
That was, yeah, that was definitely not on purpose.
And
Oh my
rolling
God!
through the grab into a hard read up B.
He's gonna go for him every time.
Good work by De La Soul. It's all about style. Using that up B to get back on stage,
Just
getting
barely.
around 7N.
Oh,
But, wow, a Thor, I believe, killing his own teammate and a red player.
Thor gets the kill on
Worthwhile,
both of them.
probably.
So, red team is up just a little bit, but they could take out Marth here.
So, De La Soul just doing a great job doing Luigi stuff. Just poking at Thor with these up airs. Thor's sword is large, but it does take a while to come out. Missing that hard read
He's
up B.
going for the up Bs.
And Sizzle showing his stuff against this link and getting punished though. Thor always waits to do his hard reads on these air dodges. Very patient.
Yeah,
Smart
Thor
moves.
plays really patient, and I like that. Especially in doubles, I think it's...
Patience is key.
Yeah, there's so much going on that it's really easy to just start moving around, trying to hit everything you see. But I
Now
think
that works better for some characters than others.
Right.
Great combo by Sizzle, getting some Ken combo money into the extreme sweet spot tipper. Very low percent kill. And Sizzle versus 7N, straight out of melee. Sizzle missing that down air, but going in for the reverse dolphin slash, but getting killed himself. And
Just
hitting the
missed
Thor
a
while
little
he's
bit.
invincible. Good stuff. It's one of the only times you can safely punish the Garen spin.
Oh my gosh, and Luigi got semi-spiked there by the
And
up B.
the up B
and
comes in, and Thor does not
goes
have the
for
DI,
it.
it's too strong!
He just goes for it. That was ridiculous.
Are we going to see more uppies? Nah, fair is enough. All right. Very, you know, the stocks were only 2 stocks left, but Thor and 7N getting hit pretty hard by Sizzle and De La Soul in that match.
Definitely.
1-0.
One of the things that Sizzle and De La Soul did that I really liked was they would have the Marth running underneath platforms and going for grabs or down tilts, while Luigi was just up at the platform throwing out forward air after forward air.
This is the wall of pain.
Yeah, and it was working really well. They couldn't really get around it, and they were just pushing him towards the edge.
It's a lot of hitboxes.
It is.
Yeah, I feel like Marth and Luigi, we've seen that team quite a few times in Melee.
Right.
Doesn't work so well in Melee, I think, because almost everyone knows the Luigi matchup.
Right.
And he's pretty fragile in doubles from what we've seen. But a lot of hits, a lot of kills. And, yeah, both Marth and Luigi can just throw out all those very weak zoning sort of hitboxes. It doesn't really even matter if they hit each other because they can just keep going.
Yeah, neither of them are going to hit like so hard that it's
They're
terrible.
going to kill each
if
other
they,
or set up a combo or anything like that. The bands come out. Are we going to Yoshi's Island again? Thor and 7N saw
Thor
how well this went for them last time. The Lucario, the secret pick.
Does Thor have a Lucario?
He does. We'll see how this one goes.
Okay. So we're getting into it, and Seven got Luigi off stage really quickly there, but he managed to get back. Not too much happening. Everybody's kind of zoning him out.
It looks like De La Soul's trying to charge up that misfire.
Yeah, he definitely wants it. Oh my god! The
Team
aerial
combo into up B.
Oh my god!
Another up B! But Thor, excellent DI living through that one. And De La Soul, that Luigi weight not going to help you live at high percent. A tipper into the stage, but oh boy. But 7N gets the tech, avoids that stage spike, but the Luigi looking like Mario back throw into kill.
Yeah.
And excellent dolphin slash by Sizzle.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was some very dirty stuff. De La Soul almost killing his own teammate, but is everyone going to be able to recover? No.
No,
he was
Marth
just a little too occupied for De La Soul to guard Sizzle on that one.
But it looks like
back is by Sizzle.
Here.
Oh, and I think that Sizzle didn't even have to get off the edge for that one.
No, I don't think so. Thor came over and kind of saved
Even
when it's not going to kill.
Walking in with the up
He just wants it.
That's all he wants. The back air, trying to get a cheesy kill on Thor, but Thor not dying quite so easily. And they were also a little too low to live that time. Needed a misfire, I think.
Tiny bit short. Yeah, he definitely would have needed a misfire there. And I don't think he had his jump either, so that's just...
Luigi trying to zone out his Fox, but the F smash not quite getting the read he needs.
Going for the waiter.
That up B not quite working. They also perhaps a little too hungry. Getting him, but Sizzle
low.
putting in work on this Fox. The poke not going to get a kill that time. Fox almost dying, but the living is strong.
Yeah.
And now Sizzle being edge guard. These two players just absolutely love to play melee with each other.
Yeah. So
all
the
about the edge
stocks
guards.
are
All about
really,
the reads.
Oh, as I was saying it, I was going to say the stocks
Commentator
are really...
scores a double kill.
Oh!
Very tasty.
All right, so red team is up just a little bit.
So, De La Soul looking strong, but Luigi dies at very, very low percent, even on big stages. Sizzle dying 2 stocks to 2. Red a little bit up, but anything could happen here. 7N being very patient, shooting some lasers. He doesn't really care if he hits his own teammate.
De La Soul went for the jab up B there.
And Sizzle trying to pull in some chem combos on 7N. Oh, the 120.
Oh my god!
That was a very, very good read. Non-tipper into up B. Sizzle getting the grab. Could this be a dead Fox? The Ken combo is not there!
Oh my goodness!
That was, I believe, a miscue by Sizzle. He wanted that Ken combo, but a fair instead.
A little bit of a mistake there.
Unfortunate.
I would assume that is not what they meant to do.
1-1.
But that looked really good for them.
It was looking good right up until
mistakes,
it wasn't looking good anymore.
Yeah.
Where will we be taking Game 3? Now remember, dear Twitch viewers, this is GF. So Thor and 7 need to take this set and the next one. Sizzle and De La Soul only need 2 more wins.
Uh-huh. And another thing that De La Soul did in that game that I think is really good is whenever there was a big cluster of people, he would down B into them and just try to get everybody away from each other.
Put some hitboxes out there.
Yeah.
I feel like in a matchup like that, Fox and Link probably represent like the most DPS.
Right.
So if they're anywhere near your teammate and you don't like the situation, if you have to damage your own teammate just to like clean up the situation, and Sizzle getting the rawest down air, and
Thor just barely gets the shield up
almost
and up
killing.
too.
Ooh, that Lucario recovery, very clean, very fresh. Sizzle wants another kill here on Thor, but not quite getting it. So, I don't know about this Thor Lucario pick, if it's paying off or not. Now, last match, it worked. However, last match, there were also some extremely unfortunate SDs.
Yeah.
Another Ken combo by Sizzle, cleaning up on that Fox, dying himself. He's happy with that, though.
Yeah, I think he's willing to take the trade right now. They're up one stock anyways.
Luigi with some excellent tech reads on Fox, trying to get him to high enough percent to get some Shoryuken combos. But throwing in some up airs, trying to hit Thor, trying to set him up for that down B. Not quite edge guarding, but getting an excellent edge guard on Thor.
Yeah, really
And Sizzle
nice.
at the same time cleaning up 7N. It is 6 stocks to 3. Red team looking extremely strong. They're not happy with how last came in.
No. And yeah, I don't really know about Thor's Lucario.
Lucario, I think, is one of those characters that can work in singles just because it's a very safe and sort of spammy playstyle. You want to set up with the dash attack. That's just how the auto cancels work.
Yeah.
But that kind of thing works a lot better in singles where you only have one opponent to sort of zone out and keep track of.
Yeah, I
Doubles,
agree.
not so good.
Oh my god!
A double upbeat, killing his own teammate, but not 7N, trying to get the kick.
And he went
Alright,
for
that's
the
Sizzle
taunt kill.
Getting the cleanup. Now, if that had been a side B, that might have worked for De La Soul. Maybe
Yeah, I think it would have.
2-1. We could be one game away from our Hop 4 PM doubles
Potentially.
champions. Who
But
will take home the crown?
I definitely have faith in Thor and 7N to at least win one more game.
I don't know. But my soul for De La Soul.
That's true. And Sizzle is so hot right now.
It's sizzling.
So
My hope that someday my friend Sizzle and myself could be on doubles team because Oven and Sizzle, like
yeah, that would be perfect.
two great tastes that taste great together.
Yeah.
So game 4,
7N
Thor and
pick
7N
sheet.
have the pick. They don't want to see that WarioWare. They probably want a nice big stage. Smashville seems like the clear winner.
Yeah, I think so.
Some players are honorable enough not to pick Distant Planet.
I would pick Distant Planet. I love that stage.
Good golly. I suppose many moons from now, perhaps my feelings will change. It's just, it's too new, too much.
I get that.
And De La Soul going for the raw taunts.
They're both
He
just-
wants that hit.
This must be a button warm-up.
I believe this is a mid-set button warm-up. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
So
this is for real.
So 7N switched to Sheik there, and I think he just wanted to make sure everything
Alright,
was
there
going to
we
go well for him.
Gotta check the buttons.
Yeah.
So, 7N, wow. De La Soul dodging through double Thor F smash. He knows Thor's moves. They have been shown. 7N, we'll see how this Sheik goes. Sheik extremely good in PM to the point where Madar and a number of other Melee players consider Sheik to be top tier.
Yeah. And I would agree with it. I think that all of Sheik's strengths from Melee have stayed. And especially now that recoveries in general are worse, I think she's just like in Melee.
Gone up in the tier list.
Yeah.
Nice green missile from De La Soul. No misfire though, otherwise that might have been a kill.
Yeah.
And just spacing out these Thor projectiles, but getting hit by that, walloped by that Sheik aerial. And this is going to be a much harder stage for De La Soul to just get these raw up B kills at low percent. But
Yeah.
is that going to need to happen? We shall see. The Fair taking down Thor. Luigi's aerials always tricky, extremely strong.
Yeah, so
And putting in those fireballs just to get some free percent during his teammates' combos, very smart. And reading that Thor get-up attack, Thor not always the quickest when it comes to predicting his opponent's tech rolls.
no, I don't think so. And that was
Luigi's
really
tech
funny.
rolls are extremely slippery and tricky.
Oh yeah.
De La Soul almost edge guarding 7N there, but 7N smartly recovering back in stage with that up B. The walk-off reverse slap by De La Soul, very clean. 4 stocks to 7. Red team really putting in work on such a big stage. De La Soul living, even though he's
Yeah.
almost at 100. And getting the weak hit on his teammate, no big deal. Hitting Thor from above his own down B, very interesting. And getting behind that grab, Thor has to feel pretty frustrated right now.
And that looked like a whole chain of accidents on that right side.
Happy little
ledge.
accidents.
Yeah. Nothing too bad happened, but everybody was just
All right,
kind of
nobody
looking
getting the
stuff.
balloon.
Yeah,
Good golly.
these
but
guys don't know how to play.
7N
obviously.
putting in some pressure on De La Soul. I think he knows that that De La Soul is the one that gets all of the crazy juicy kills, so he gets to hit him himself.
He gets
and
all of the up Bs.
Great up Bs, great edge guards, a little bit of team combo going on.
I think he was trying to save Sizzle there.
The save was not incoming.
No.
All right, 7 continuing to put pressure on De La Soul. Thor maybe getting an edge guard. No, the platform is there to save Sizzle. Good stage awareness. And still no balloon hits.
No.
This is a bad omen.
Green team is doing a really good job bringing it back, though. They were behind 3 stocks, was it, earlier? And now they're only down, well...
Ouch!
1.
Sizzle trying to get a Ken combo on Thor, but the DI is there, and Link is just too late, getting walloped by another Sheik aerial. 7 knows exactly when to go in for these aerials to get the kills here on Smashville. The blast zones on the side when the platform is out are actually extremely small.
Yeah.
And Sizzle trying to get a kill on this Thor. Thor is at above 100 last stock, but he is living, at least for now. And getting hit through the F smash. De La Soul going in for that kill, but not quite getting the up B. 7 continuing to space out Sizzle with these aerials. Getting a grab, though. The grab combos are here. A double F smash. Oh, and 2 kills at once.
Both.
It is 1v1 Sizzle and 7.
Oh my goodness.
Great kill.
And it looks like 7's Sheik did really, really well.
Sheik putting in work. That big, very sideways stage, that's what Sheik wants as well as Link. A lot of room just to do Sheik stuff. Space people out with those dash attacks and those stupidly overpowered tilts.
Yeah, and I was playing with Sizzle in some Melee friendlies earlier, so it's a little bit different, but he was saying that he really wanted to practice against more Sheiks.
Against who?
Against more Sheiks.
Oh, really?
So I think
perhaps
7 maybe knows that.
He knows.
He's kind of looking out for the Sheik stuff. Alright, so we are deciding where we should go.
Thor, what's up?
Thor has a question. Talking about bans, Dave's stupid rule, I think, is the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just deciding where they have to ban, or what stages aren't available at least. So
managing our DSR playlist, I believe we are rolling with modified, so only the last stage each team has one on is automatically banned, doing pick ban. PS2 staying open for now, no bans there.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you think that they will go?
This is very interesting. See, this is, I think, doubles is really where normally I'm pretty happy with the PM stage list. But looking at the stage list, there's so many big, wide, long stages.
Yeah.
And really only about 3 small stages that are doubles legal, at least.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can ban all of them. And you can ban all of them in Game 2. So teams that just favor like a lot of space and a lot of slow, passive play as compared to like when I see Luigi and a Marth on the same team, that looks like a very explosive team.
Yeah.
And that Pokemon wall just sliding De La Soul down, unfortunate SD there.
Yeah. They are definitely a little bit behind right now, but we'll see if De La Soul and Sizzle can take it back, or if it's going to go into a second set.
Sizzle going for these grabs on Thor, and looking for that Luigi up smash. Oh, a little too raw.
I think the hope is that every time Sizzle gets a grab in a one-on-one, I think they want to go for the up B.
That would be pretty excellent.
I don't think it's worked.
Well, it's hard to set up because Luigi is fast, but I feel like his precise positioning is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
He's a little slippery.
Yeah.
He's a slippery fellow.
Definitely.
Thor almost getting these edge guards. And the late back air from Luigi getting through the Link up B. Very real. 6 stocks to 6, though. This match is closer than it was a minute ago.
Oh my goodness!
That quite a hit from De La Soul. That green missile not to be trifled with at high percent.
Yeah,
and that Luigi cheer.
I don't
Sounds
think I've
pretty weird.
ever heard that cheer.
It sounds like a drunk guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and that up B not working. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe Thor ducked under that one. And you cannot grab out of grab, unfortunately, for Thor.
Yeah.
But the punish is there. It's so much just hits going out next to the ledge. No one can recover safely. And Sizzle, a little too hungry for that F smash, but manages to grab Thor anyway. And these late semi-spikes, just the bane of Sizzle's existence in this entire set.
Yeah.
Nice up B on
And
Thor.
he hits him with the up B on the leg.
The back air.
there.
All right, now this could be a dead 7, and Sizzle, nice. Another fair from Luigi. Sizzle trying to grab Thor. Not quite making it back. 7N down to 1 stock. But the grabs are there. See, that is excellent. De La Soul saw that Link wanted to set up that F smash, so he just slides in with the up B and says, nope, no combos here.
Yeah, that's that really good use of up B that I was talking about.
I think De La Soul is not aware that when you run into these sloped sides with the green missile, you slide down, because on a straight wall, you don't go anywhere.
Okay.
But 2 to 3 stocks to 1 for De La Soul to fight against. This could be very dicey. Are we going to see a bracket reset?
It's looking like it, but you never know.
Okay,
He
so
could
De
bring
La
it
Soul
back.
wants to be the rawest of up Bs against Thor, but Thor not having any of it. That's already worked too many times this set. All right, there we go. De La Soul managing to get back on stage, and again with the sliding down the wall.
Yeah.
Up side B.
It definitely doesn't look like he's noticed that.
Bracket reset is here.
All right. So we have the bracket reset. It's going back to 0-0. This is the big one.
The rawest of raw material here in GF. Now, a set that it looked like in game 1 that Sizzle and De La Soul were just absolutely going to have in the bag.
Yeah, it really did.
This is why the bracket reset is there. Sizzle and De La Soul have had about 4 games to adapt to the playstyle of Thor and 7N. We have some TO shaking the head.
A quick shake of the head from the TOs, but things will work out. It's okay, Mark. He's telling me it's not okay.
It's not okay.
It is not okay.
Shoutouts to Marku for setting up pools.
Yeah.
I believe the story is that Marku is not very happy because his own pool is stacked.
Oh, really? Okay.
I believe that is the case. So, with our lower registration than last House of Paign, we're actually able to run round robin pools.
Oh,
time,
really?
Which I'm very excited about.
That's cool, yeah. And luckily it's a lot cooler than last time.
Yeah, no sweat so far in the venue. No BO stank.
I've got my sleeves rolled up, but I'm almost a little bit chilly.
Have you been in the other room?
No, I haven't.
I don't know what's going on in the Smash 4, I think.
I didn't even realize we had the other room for Smash.
Actually, maybe we don't today. I'm not sure.
We've got a couple of monitors set up.
A lot of players showing up now, continuing to trickle in before our final check-in time of 2 p.m. bracket. Getting started in the very near future.
Yeah, we are calling out pools right now. I think that might be a little bit of what we're waiting for. So Sizzle and De La Soul are talking. De La Soul has a really good Donkey Kong as well as his Luigi, which makes me curious if he's going to take it out, but I know that he doesn't particularly like Donkey Kong in doubles just because of how big he is. There are a couple of matchups where he would rather go Luigi just to avoid getting like hit around all the time. So I don't know, he might be considering the Donkey Kong switch, but I don't know if he really wants to or not.
So, I'm a little surprised that we have seen De La Soul sticking only with Luigi.
Yeah.
Maybe we will see the DK. The 7-end switch to Sheik, I think, definitely an excellent call.
Yeah.
That Sheik, very, very responsible for a lot of the wins we saw in first set.
Yeah.
However, Sheik, and I think De La Soul knows this, Sheik has a very, very weak matchup with DK. Hold on.
Yeah. All right, so we are getting ready for it. Pools are starting up, so we've got everybody. The crowd is leaving. Nobody's going to be watching Grand Finals anymore except for you guys and Oven and I. But I was saying earlier, his Donkey Kong is really good, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to switch to it, but he doesn't really like it in doubles just because of how big Donkey Kong is. He feels like he's too big of a target.
I feel that way with Zard sometimes as well. It's like, it's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong is also an absolute monster in doubles. And I feel like with the amount of big stages that we have in the doubles stage list, DK can live, if you're picking and you pick a big stage, DK can live to some very high percent.
Yeah, definitely.
So, where's game one going to be? DP or Smashville? We have numerous Johns going out from the players.
Yeah.
We had Team Thor and 7-Ent trying to get a gentleman to Hyrule Castle. But going to Smashville, back to game one, bracket reset. We're all losers here. Welcome.
All right. So things are starting off strong for red team, it's looking. They're zoning them out. They're getting some good percentage.
Sorry. Shout-outs to my friend Adamus. Thank you for coming to House of Paign for.
Shout-outs to Adamus for sure.
They also, now, I do not know the advanced Luigi mind games, but these raw up Bs are just really getting him punished. Luigi extremely fragile, so 60% of a punish is going to put him basically in kill percent.
Yeah.
But excellent use of the fireball to get out of that raging 7-Ent edgeguard, trying to get a kill. So now I forget who won on Smashville in set one.
That was.
I want to say. Oh yeah, there we go.
That was the mistaken loss.
Yes. So what could have been a win for De La Soul and Sizzle, but ended up not. Maybe this game will be a little better.
Hopefully.
Nice grabs, but 7-Ent has that DI. The back air though, is that going to be a? Yes, that is a dead Thor. Very, very good. Just throwing out that sloppy back air.
Playing like Jigglypuff, just going out there with the back air.
I mean, Luigi has about the same aerial mobility, I think. He can just sort of drift from wherever he wants to wherever he wants.
Yeah, definitely.
And Sizzle cleaning up his own teammate.
Oh my goodness!
He wanted the misfire, but I think he stored it up maybe by mistake.
I don't know what was
Or
going through his mind
maybe
right
he
there.
wanted to hit 7-Ent while he was ledge clinging, but
I
accidentally
think that
missed.
might have been the
And
idea.
another up B that looked like it was going to hit, just Link not getting lit on fire.
No, not anymore. I think they've kind of figured out that's what he's going to go for.
Well, no, that looked like a very clean read because De La Soul got right inside Thor's up B on the ground and then just walked right up and up B, but no sweet spot. Who knows? 5 stocks to 5, very even. This is a much slower game than we saw in set 1. I think both teams being a lot more conservative in the recoveries. But as I say that, commentators curse, De La Soul not able to live through that one. Trying to bully this Thor, and Thor just refuses to die when he's on big stages like this. Luigi down smash though, unexpectedly powerful.
Yeah, so...
Oh
nice
my
goodness!
Very, very good reverse
Evening it up with the up
by
B.
De La Soul. And is this another kill? Okay,
Oh,
no. Thor
very
making it back to
close
the
to
stage.
the Gimp, yeah.
Good call not to sweet spot that one by Thor.
Yeah, definitely. And the little bit of sticky hands there grabs the ledge for him.
Big gloves. He's got the plumber gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, and De La Soul trying to get that F tilt set up into up B, but getting the semi spike.
Oh my
3
goodness.
stocks to 1. Red team
Alright.
in trouble.
Can De La Soul bring it back?
De La Soul wants an up B kill on Thor.
And he got it! He got
2
it!
stocks to 1. Now, is Thor going to take the stock or just let 7N work it all out?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, 7 and De La Soul are pretty good friends. I think
Alright,
they
so we gotta go mono-e-mono.
I think they want to play it out.
Alright. The down smash. Sheik living though, good DI. And using her own back air to get out of Luigi's up air kill. The tilts.
Oh.
It's too disgusting.
It is definitely scary for Luigi right now.
De La Soul looking like he could be in trouble, but making it back in that sweet spot, almost tacking off the platform, recovering anyway. No!
And
the fair.
that's the forward air, yeah. So, at this point, it's looking like the Sheik was the answer.
Sheik is the answer. The way, the truth, and the light.
So,
Still no DK.
I'm looking at, he's thinking real hard right now.
De La Soul's
He's
thinking about
laughing
it.
at me
He's
now.
thinking about it. Do it.
I think he can do it. The Donkey Kong is too good.
We have some DK Johns coming out from the
Yeah.
Blaze.
Yeah, we definitely do. He gave me a little smile, kind of a nod, and then a head shake. Who knows what he's thinking?
That's a winky face.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a little bit more quiet now because I don't want Thor and 7 and to
Oh,
expect it as much.
no coaching. No
Yeah,
coaching
no
from the
coaching.
commentator booth.
Definitely not.
PS2. They're thinking about it.
Yeah. So, PS2 makes sense to me, but there's another part of me that says, okay, never mind.
There we go.
There's
So
definitely
no character switches.
No, they're staying with it.
Now this is definitely a better Marth stage than Smashville because Marth can really, like we saw last set when Red Team had a very decisive win on PS2. Marth can just throw out hitboxes under these platforms, just prevent anybody from recovering.
Yeah, and this is where, in particular, they were doing what I was talking about, where Marth takes under the platforms and Luigi just goes over with the aerials.
And Sizzle, unable to help his teammate recover, Thor just had to sit on the edge and wait. Excellent patience.
Yeah.
And
shielding sweet spot.
De La Soul with another raw up B, but that could be a dead Sheik. No, good DI.
And
getting the reverse sweet spot on Thor, but Thor has the DI.
So, at this point, at least for me, I'm curious if maybe up B is not the answer.
Well, it almost always is in singles, that's for sure.
Yeah.
De La Soul has some like just extreme reads, but in doubles, I feel like the risk reward is so much lower because even like we've seen, even with a good read, or what you expect to be a good read, these up Bs just don't always get him a kill, and even if you get a hit, you get punished by the person you hit's teammate. So green team always looking out for each other, and they know that when you see a Luigi go into that special fall, just go bop him.
Yeah. And I know that in his head, De La Soul is thinking right now,
A triple hit by Sizzle, but no kills.
I know he's thinking maybe I should be a little more careful with the upbees,
Maybe.
but he's just the kind of player that he's going to go for it.
Great kill there.
And he
Great
saw
up B.
he had that stored, and I don't think they noticed when he
No,
was
they
recovering.
did not. That's the thing about doubles is that with that stored up misfire, you can do some very, very dangerous stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Arguably a better kill move than up B. It's faster. I believe it has a
think
bigger
so.
hitbox. Does more damage, especially if you charge it up.
In my opinion, it's
Oof.
a little bit fun.
Great edge guard by 7N, almost edge guarding all of Red Team at once.
He's going for it. So Luigi gets the
Nice
air kill.
kill.
Very nice.
Oh, the up B was not there. Thor had the tech roll.
He goes for it.
Good try by Sizzle. These team setups are what doubles is all about. They don't always work, but you have to try.
Yeah, definitely. And
And that was not a very
Yeah.
clean recovery by Red Team. That was
They-
looking confused.
he went down to save him, but I don't know. That was I feel like they're going for these saves a lot, where they just want to send De La Soul down with Luigi and hit him with like just a couple hits of the up B.
Yep.
Get Marth's up B back. But De La Soul is dying.
Good edge guard by Thor. Yeah, well, we saw there both De La Soul and Sizzle were making it back, and then De La Soul hit Sizzle. Sizzle hit De La Soul. Then they hit each other again, and they both died. Like, Green Team didn't even have to do anything. They just watched.
Yeah. Thor.
So, from what looked like an extremely strong Game 1 of GF, Thor and 7-Ent now up 2-0 in Set 2 versus Sizzle and De La Soul.
Yeah, and if there is ever a time to just try something,
Something like a Donkey Kong, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm really pulling for it. I want to see some Donkey Kong today. It's always a fun pick.
Could it be?
It could be, maybe.
We have a hand moving around.
They're talking.
De La Soul, he knows what he wants.
They're talking it out. So, De La Soul could be switching to Donkey Kong. Do you know if Sizzle has any secondaries?
In PM, I believe that Marth is the only character that he even thinks about maining.
Okay. I know he's solo Marth in Melee as well, isn't he?
That's right.
Yeah, so...
Well, Sizzle, I think, is a skilled enough player that he pretty much plays every character.
Right.
But Marth is the main.
Right.
The main. Roy! An exciting pick from 7-Ent. A PM hero. The hero of the blade. Okay, extreme repicks coming out.
And... Alright. This
is the match we've been waiting for.
Yeah, this is, who knows what's going to happen here.
Alright, switching up to these alternate Team Red skins. We gotta have the right skins.
Yeah.
Taking it to FD.
So Sizzle switched to Fox, De La Soul with the Donkey Kong, and 7-Ent with the Game & Watch.
Alright, let's see how these repicks work out with both teams. This is an extremely strong stage for Fox and DK with their extensive recoveries.
Right.
However, G-Dubs in doubles is always a force to be reckoned with the hammers.
Oh, definitely. And I want to say, if I'm not mistaken...
Oh, wow!
Oh, my
A
goodness!
reverse sweet spot spike by DK
That
going to
was
clean up
insane.
7 and a kill by Sizzle at the same time. Extremely strong start by Red Team.
If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that 7-Ent has quite the legendary Game & Watch.
The safety spike by De La Soul. This is what he wanted. That's why we go to FD.
We get it, De La Soul. You're good at Donkey Kong.
It's not that hard. You just grab him, cargo, walk, turn around, and throw.
Yeah,
it's easy.
It's anybody can do it. It's nothing. All right. So it looks like the big plan right now is for Sizzle to just start going ham.
And well, that's what Fox does.
Yeah.
And getting another up smash kill on G-Dubs. G-Dub's extremely light. I think maybe the second lightest character in the game. And going to be extremely easy for Fox to clean him up with these up smashes.
Definitely.
And DK also a force to be reckoned with. Doesn't really have too many kills off the top of the screen other than Hail Mary. But he hits so hard it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh,
the semi-spike cleaning up Sizzle. De La Soul just wants to hit with his down B to get some juicy setups. But killing Thor, wow. 5 stocks to 1. Green Team was not ready for these advanced level repicks.
No, not at all.
The forward air is there. Is it going to donkey side? Excellent work.
And he gets it. All right.
Great stuff by De La Soul.
Okay. So, by the looks of it there, like I was saying, Fox was just kind of going ham, and I think he was just really trying to push one of them towards Donkey Kong.
Let him get grabbed.
Yeah, he's not going to leave that edge.
Yep.
He just wants to have Fox put somebody near him so he can just try and get him off.
Grab him. Grab him, boss.
Grab him, throw him away.
So, 7-Ent back to Sheik. No more of that messing around with G-dubs.
No.
But DK Sheik, as I mentioned earlier, actually a pretty good DK matchup if he manages to avoid these grab combos.
And he's charging up the punch.
All right, the punch is almost, no, the punch is
Punch is
online. All right, so we're looking for some punch setups. And Thor almost getting that semi-spike on both members of Red Team, but hitting his own teammate instead by accident. The DK backer is doing work, but getting juggled off stage. 7N, I don't know if he has a very good understanding of how to enter the DK, and the punch is there!
The nair for one and the punch
but
for the other.
7N punishing De La Soul with that a little bit of an overconfident charge.
Yeah.
He wants to have fair on Link, but Thor gets the DI out of it. Look at this, DK down tilt bigger than Link's entire jab combo. That's just how DK rolls.
Yeah, that's...
And rolling out of that Link down air, good job. Sizzle continuing just to put a lot of work in, but getting hit a lot himself as well. Hail Mary is there.
He's going for it.
Fox up smash. So Smash Hill, I think a little shorter than FD, if I remember correctly. I'm not too sure about that.
Oh, and he
but
gets
people are
taken out by
living.
the needle.
And there it is,
Oh
the
my
Fox
goodness.
of Smash.
That's
the
both
DK
of them.
Nair, 6 stocks to 4. Red Team, this DK Fox, a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Oh, another semi-spike by Thor, but De La Soul has excellent recovery. DK with just extreme around the world recovery options. A triple
my
punch!
goodness!
He doesn't even. It doesn't even matter that he hit his own teammate. They've got stocks to spare.
This
it's all about
character
getting
switch is
percent.
definitely what Red Team needed.
Leading up on Sizzle with the fair. De La Soul doesn't care. He's still got the punch. It's charged. It's prime.
He just wants to hit him. He doesn't care who.
That doesn't really matter who. All right, wait. Link is there. The punch was ready, but Thor a little too tricky with his recovery. But wow, great DI, but Fox up smash too strong.
Oh my goodness!
All right, a little bit of a miscue by Sizzle, killing his own teammate with up air. It is now. Uh-oh, it's 2 stocks to 3. Red Team in trouble. Nice Fox up smash.
All right.
All right, now if I were Red Team, I would put focus all of my chakra into getting rid of this Thor, because he is the projectile threat, the semi-spike threat, like we saw right there on Sizzle. It's just too much for PM players to handle. Well, I don't know what else to say. The semi-spike though, 7N making it back to the stage with the fair, and Thor getting hit. There is no punch online.
No.
And De La Soul at high percent.
And
that
he
is a
gets
dead
with the down
DK.
air.
That's our final.
That
Great
was
stuff.
Grand Finals. Great play from both teams.
3-1 in set 2 by Thor and 7N.
Yeah.